What's up, everybody? It's KelseeBrianaJai here with my March favorites, and I'm excited to be able to film today. I have been under the weather for the past few days, but lucky for you, I already had videos pre-filmed, so you didn't really miss me that much. Maybe a little bit. I had to take a little break. But I have a very edited amount of products that have been my favorite for the month of March. I honestly uploaded my February favorites so late in the game that I felt like that took away from my March favorites. I don't have a whole lot to share with you guys, but I have loved these things, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So starting off with skincare, this is an old-time favorite of mine. All the time. This is the MAC Marine Bright Formula Softening Lotion, and they changed it to a spray instead of having it come out in the shaking mannerism. But I love this. Every time I stop using it and start back using it, I always go, now why did I stop using this? It makes my skin so soft. So I wash my face, and before I put on any serums or moisturizers, I put this on, and it really penetrates and it softens the skin, and it gives such a baby smooth feel. I love this stuff. Out of the entire Lightful line, this is the sole product that I feel like is super worth it. I used to sell a ton of these when I worked at MAC. I remember the moment that they introduced the Lightful line to the US, I was there. This is the first thing that I was drawn to, and since that moment I have used this on and off for about, I guess it's going on 10 years now. Like, honestly, it's been a minute. But I love this stuff. Love it. If you've never tried it, I feel like it works for so many different skin types. If you have dry skin, if you have combination skin, or even if you have oily skin, this is a great product. Next, I know I talked about this last month, but I honestly have loved it that much that it is one of the rare products that I repeat again in the next favorite. This palette is amazing. This is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. I honestly have used this every single day in some variation in the month of February as well as in the month of March. I love this thing. I'm gonna have to fight myself not to put it in my April favorites, but I'm just saying that this is definitely a yearly favorite for me and an all-time favorite. I hope that they make this palette permanent. It's such a beautiful, versatile, neutral palette, but it's not boring. It gives the most beautiful colors. I love the shimmers. I love the mattes. I can create so many different looks with this. I use this all the time. Like, I absolutely adore this palette. I feel like it's such a gem. This is my favorite neutral eyeshadow palette. It surpassed all of my other neutral eyeshadow palettes. If you have not gotten it, please make sure you do yourself a favor and get this palette because it is phenomenal. I have two foundations that you've seen me use a ton of times on my channel. The first one is the Diorskin Forever Undercover Foundation, and the second one is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. Now, both of these foundations are great on their own, but I have found that I like them together. I feel like it gives me this beautiful gel consistency, and I have it on now. A very beautiful full coverage foundation, but it's still breathable at the same time. So what I do is I go in with this foundation first, the Dior, and I apply like a light base of that with a beauty blender, and then I go over it in areas that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage with the Bobbi Brown, and I promise you, I feel like my skin looks so smooth, like a beautiful canvas. The Dior by itself is great, but I feel like if I put too much on, it looks too heavy, and the Bobbi Brown by itself is great, but I feel like by itself it really doesn't give that great of coverage. So together it's like a mastermind, and it's giving me exactly what I want. So I love mixing them. Plus, I feel like by mixing these, I feel like I get a better color match. I have 040 Honey Beige in the Dior, and I have Honey 5 in the Bobbi Brown. Next, I brought back out my bronzer that I love so deeply. Next, I brought back out my bronzer that I love so much when I first got it. This one is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer. I have a ton of different colors. I have the color IPANEMA Sun. I love this. I have it on now. It gives a really beautiful warm glow to the skin. It's shimmery, but you can't really detect the shimmer on the skin. When you're up close on my skin, you'll see that reflectiveness, but far away, it just looks warm and glowy and beautiful. I I love these Pat McGrath palettes. I feel like she did such a great job on them. They're really fun. If you guys didn't check out my videos, I will have them all listed down below in the description box. But I did an individual video on each of these palettes, but I think that she did a great job because they are additions to add on to her Mothership palette lineup. A lot of these have pops of colors in them, and they're just really fun, and they're formulated really nicely. Of course, the packaging is really beautiful. On top of that, her eyeshadow formula is just really great because it's giving you the pigmentation, but at the same time it's also user friendly, and the color payoff is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the color selection that she picked to go in the palettes. Each one of them has their own special identity. I love that about it. I love how they coordinate with the bigger palettes, so you can create an extension of looks that you already were able to do with the original Mothership palettes. But I love Pat McGrath. I cannot wait to see what she comes out with next. But whenever she drops something, I'm getting it, no doubt about it. You guys don't even have to ask. I don't really have a ton of lips to share, but I do want to acknowledge this gloss because it has adorned my lips a lot this month. This is the Chanel Rouge Coco Gloss in the color 714, and again, I have it on now. It is a beautiful gloss. It goes with so many different looks, and I honestly have been going for more natural, understated looks during the month of March. So when rocking those looks off camera, this is the gloss that I've been wearing. It's just a really pretty nude. It's like a honey nude, and it really goes well with my complexion. So when I want something that's just very natural, easy, and I don't have to really think about it, this is what I've been going for. So I've really been enjoying these. And the last product that I have been loving that I want to share with you guys is actually a subscription box that was sent to me from Scentbird. I feel like I can't say that without sounding real country. Scentbird. I really like it because it's giving you a chance to try perfumes that you may have never known about had you not signed up for the subscription. It comes in this box. They sent me one of their hand lotions because they've come out with their own line. I have the pineapple and white amber hand lotion. This smells really, really good. I actually have two of these. I've already used up the entire other one that they sent me. I feel like the formula of this is really nice and moisturizing, and it smells good without being overpowering. But they've sent me a few different fragrances. I was kind of trying it out to see if I would actually want to do this myself if they hadn't sent it to me, and I definitely would. I feel like it's really cute. They give you a good amount of perfume to try out. I have the Moschino Fresh Couture. It comes in this little thing. Or if you're a person who's always traveling and you don't like taking your big bottles, this is very secure. That's what I've been doing these past few months. On their website, it says, remember the thrill of finding the perfume you actually love. It says that you can try new scents every month for $14.95, and they've partnered with 75 brands, and they have over 500 different fragrances. So I think that is a really cool concept and a great way to try out different fragrances. That's all the products that I have to share with you guys for this month, but I want to give you guys a quick update because I noticed a few of you all were asking me about my Invisalign trays. Am I still doing Invisalign? Like, what's going on with that? The answer is yes. I am still on my Invisalign journey. I wanted to make a video about my Invisalign journey at the end of it, like once my teeth were totally straight, but it's taken a lot longer than I initially thought it was going to. I initially had 45 trays. I went through all 45 of the trays, and then I got to the end and they said I needed refinement. So they told me to continue wearing my lash tray until my new refinement trays came in. That happened over the holidays. You know how the holidays get, it's very chaotic. So my refinement trays came in, and for whatever reason I didn't get a call from my orthodontist office, and from there they kind of sat until I called and was like, so where are my trays? And they were like, oh, they're here. At that point I hadn't been wearing the last set of trays that I had as consistently as I should have been, like how I had been like on rotation to switch. It just didn't happen like that. So from there, my teeth had shifted. So when I went in to get my refinement trays, those trays did not fit. So where do we go from there? I have to get scanned again, and then I had to get a new set of trays. So now I'm back on track, but the bad news is I have 25 more trays added on top. So I am hopeful that this is going to be the last set of refinement that I need. Hopefully my teeth are straight. I honestly am not happy with how they are right now. So hopefully this gets them settled and gets it straightened out. We can get it moving forward. But I still plan on doing a video about my Invisalign journey. But other than that, that's everything that I've loved for the month of March. I didn't see any impactful movies. I've been watching a few TV shows, but I'm not really ready to talk about them yet. And as far as music, I really haven't listened to anything new that I want to share with you guys. So hopefully the month of April is going to give me something new and inspiring and refreshing. So let me know what you guys love during the month of March. And if you haven't already, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in my very next video. Smooches. Bye.